one and all. It is still 1896, and we are revisiting the home of the family deer. There is the dear Mrs. Deer, knitting with failing eyesight, and dear Elizabeth Deer, writing a letter to her brother, little Willie, who is at a dreadful school for boys, but maybe not for much longer, for he may have to come back and become an apprentice to a local bootmaker, as Mr. Dickens did in his childhood.
Yes.
And dear cousin Dame Jo, knitting a sock for her fiancé Frank Keeping, in which to keep his bronze medals.
The master of all finances.
A fine mess of it he made too.
I have think of no other way to redeem the situation, dear, other than you become Elizabeth Abbottle.
My mother! Married man I have no regard for. And what about my dear Grant Jenkins, properly lost and alone and suffering from all sorts of lurgy? What if he to return and find me the property of another? Another indeed who is, to be perfectly candid, without any prepossessing virtues whatsoever.
Apart from loss of money.
Well, yes, apart from the loss of money, but Mr. Havertall has absolutely nothing to recommend himself to a young woman.
Apart from the power to throw us on the street, desolate and penniless.
Yes. Thank you, Jane Doe. Apart from the power to throw us on the street, desolate and penniless, he is.
Nuts!
I beg your pardon, Troller.
Nuts, soup to nuts, very, very last victuals, man. Aside from a mouldy piece of toffee apple.
Oi, keep your meatsies off me car. That's mine.
Keep that cooping shut, Tilly! We is trying to get through a terrible, terrible day, and we ain't got time to spend, but neither would like you!
Blimey, what else?
Really, I'm calling it tiny little scum!
Tut, Troller. He did not call you a tart, he called you a tart, not a tart.
Tartar.
Yes, that's what I said.
That's all right. Maybe I can write to my fiancé, Frank Keating, and ask him to send us some money.
That will take 3 months, Jane Doe. Think, dear, think.
Oh no, it's Mr. Havertall!
Do not answer that, Troller.
But, man, that's me job. Where will I be if I don't do me job? Me job is me, I am me job!
Me. Shut up. No one here or out there has a care in the world for you. You are a servant, as disposable as a paper parcel. What about me? I am the one who has to make the ultimate sacrifice.
You? What about me? I'm poor relations with poor relations. Oh, if only Mr. Keeping would come home, our bronze medal winner.
I have no wish to be unkind, dear J.Jo, but being a bronze medal winner at the Olympics means nothing for a British man. We are superior in every way.
Apart from paying fair wages. Oh, I can hear you in there, ladies. If you do not let me in, I will away to the court and have you evicted.
Elizabeth, let us pack our few belongings that should fit in about 10 trunks and row ourselves on the mercy of the parish.
shall be paid all your wages. In the meantime, run and get the parson. Elizabeth and I need a conference with him. Go! Now! Now, I see no evidence of any money to pay your debts. Nothing here. Nothing here. What about behind here?
Oh, devil! How dare you treat me so? You'll be punished.
Oh, really? By whom? Who is going to save your pitiful little reputation? I have all the paperwork necessary. I saw this opportunity looming some time ago.
Hey!
Elizabeth, hush! Mr. Havertall, I am not going to force my daughter to marry you.
No.
I think we should force Jado.
No!
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 No?
No! No! Right, no. I have no wish to marry the daughter of a third-rate schoolmaster. Elizabeth, dear, I know you have no money, but you do have a certain breeding about you.
Oh, what did I see here in my letter from my fiancé in Athens?
Yes, when the parson arrives, we shall set the date to marry. Tomorrow.
Surely that is against the law.
Law be damned. Madam, you should know that the law favours only the strong, the rich, and the literate, none of which applies to anyone in this room. Blink, shake,
Madam, the parson is just returning from giving the last rites to Mrs. Fanshawe, who has just expired, giving birth to a 14th child.
How uncommonly bad mannered of her.
You will be here within the hour.
let us have tea and cake and jam.
We have none. We are without victuals. We are without money. We are without home. The parson!
I'll get that, shall I, ma'am, sir, ma'am?
That's it! That's it! I can get Frank Needle Street presently. Frank Keeping has sent me some money, so I can settle the home upon his return. I could, of course, lend you the money for Mr. Havertall, and charge you interest, of course.
Why, Jane, you cow! How could you exploit a soul?
Exploitation! I have been an unpaid companion and runabout for the last 4 years. That is exploitation.
Tell me about it. Mr. Grant Jenkins!
Yes, it is I. Return to my dear, sweet Elizabeth. After 3 years in the desert, I have plundered artifacts from tombs all over Egypt and returned with a limp, a physical tick, and a vast fortune. Will you still have me, dear sweet Elizabeth, even though I have only 2 years to live? As of course, in desecrating the mummy's tomb, I am cursed to fall to my death whilst on a rambling holiday in Wales.
Why, of course, Mr. Jenkins.
Drat and double drat, foiled and foiled again. I am away to beat a stable lad and dismiss my cook. How fortunate I am to have servants on whom to vent my spleen.
Voodoo.